Hello, welcome in. This is a stream I didn't think that I was going to have. But however, I need to have this stream. So for the last couple of weeks, Mama T's been saying that I trafficked my daughter and stuff like that, weird shit like that. Knowing damn well that I didn't. And so I went up on her panel to confront her about it, and it's her birthday, so I was completely nice. And she was talking to me about Pink Bird, things like that. We talked about the CPS with Peach and them, because at one point, like I said, in the morning time, I was watching Ernie's live. I wasn't talking, and I heard them say something about CPS, and Lori had been the one, and Lori said, I'm the one that called CPS. So I didn't know what the hell they were talking about, because I didn't know nothing about CPS at all. And so I went over there to confront her. I was extremely nice, which I'm going to show all of you. And as soon as Karen came up and started asking questions, she threw me backstage, and then she threw me off of Streamyard because I would not bow down to them that Ernie did not have track marks on his feet, legs and feet, because he damn sure did, and I'm not going to bow down to that. So let's get started. Hopefully my mic is working until I get my new one tomorrow. Thank you everyone for helping me get a new one. And I appreciate all of you. So let's go.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it.
Okay, so please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I've got my microphone away from me until I get my other one tomorrow. Thank you to Donna, Kels, and Tara for giving me donations to be able to get my new microphone. And so, like I said, I went up to Mama T's because I was sick of her saying that I trafficked my daughter. And hey, Renee, I was sick of her saying that I trafficked my daughter, and I wanted to talk about it. Today is her birthday. I was very calm, very nice to her. Karen came up, and then somebody said something in the comments. Yeah, she kicked me. She kicked me. Oh no, she blocked me. She blocked me off Streamyards. Blocked me off Streamyards. She blocked me. Karen just wrote me and said, don't, Mama T says she did not kick you. Please do not start drama. Oh no, she blocked me off StreamYard. You know how you get put in the back and then all of a sudden you just see the StreamYard? That means you were blocked. That means you were blocked. Okay. So I'm going to go and show you. I was very nice. I went there to have a normal conversation. And I guess I got thrown off the panel and blocked because I would not bow down that Ernie did not have track marks on his legs and his feet. I'm sorry. I'm not going to bow down to that. He does have them, and that's what they look like. So we're going to go and watch how nice I was, how her and I were having a normal conversation. Nothing was going on. Nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. She said, if I bring you up, don't yell at me. I said, I won't yell at you. So right here, I come up. Or anything like that. I came.
You and your mom. Tell me why you would put messages. Oh, it's Betty. Hold on, Betty. Just a minute, Betty. I'll let you up, but I got to put a screensaver up.
I've never porn bombed anyone in my life.
You yell at me, though, Betty, and I will drop your ass like a hot
Hey,
potato.
Truth Hurts.
No joke.
Hello, Venomous.
Come on, damn.
Hello, Lenny.
All right. Hold on. This is being stupid again. All right. Can y'all hear me okay? I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Hello?
Hey, Mama T.
What's up, Betty?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I've just been having really bad mic problems. No, I didn't come over to fight with you or yell at you or anything like that. I came over to actually talk to you woman to woman.
About?
If you would please stop saying that I sold my daughter.
I didn't say you sold your daughter.
Well,
I said you groomed your daughter.
No, you said that I was trying to sell my daughter to that creep that I took down his channel, which I showed you. It was a
Betty.
setup, but wasn't for my daughter.
Okay.
I just appreciate
then what?
If you just wouldn't.
Then what actually went down?
What actually went down was that my daughter already knew that I was going to call her, and it was a setup. And whenever he wanted to talk to her and he was saying the things he was saying, and when she got on the phone, she told him off and said, "Why do you have a pink flamingo tub? You're a weirdo, you're a creep." She, went off on him, but then I was able to strike him. And then I was able to strike him on his testosterone that he showed the public, if you remember. And I'm the one that showed you that I took his channel down. I showed you that.
I do.
Because
I do remember.
He's a creep.
Yeah, he is a creep. He is a creep. I agree with that.
And then he had another channel already in the mix that I just didn't bother with because people kept saying I was trying to sell my daughter.
It was okay, so let me ask you something, Betty. The deal with Pink Bow and you, can you tell us what exactly happened? Because Pink Bow's going around saying that you wanted her to come there. It was all your idea.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so the Pink Bow, she wanted to go over you, and she wanted to go over you so much that it was making me sick because I don't want to go over you that much, And I even said, we want to watch other things, not just, Mama T. We don't want to just watch Mama T. And I did invite her because I thought it was her that dressed and acted every day as a girl. So I did invite her.
And it's not.
Yeah, right. I invited her to my house. And I was going to put wigs on her and, makeup and dresses and do like the drag queen thing. But I thought that it was like transgenders, some of, really act, they dress and act like women every day. That's what I thought it was.
Right.
What the name was and stuff like that. And I peered in a little bit about the sexuality, like, do you, are you bisexual? Are you gay? Like, what are you? And they were like, I don't know what I am. And then I've never been with anybody except to kiss a girl and a kiss a boy. And I dress like a boy every day. I was like, oh, yeah. So I presented it to my husband and he was like, no, 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 no. We're not gonna. And I showed him the picture of him and he's like, that's got a beard and everything. We are not, that's not coming to our house. So I told him that he could not come to my house and he went crazy just like he did on you. And he called 95. Well, first of all, I blocked him. Then he started calling on non-caller IDs like he did you. And then he kept texting, let me talk to your husband. Let me talk to your husband. And I was like, "You're not going to talk to my husband. Let me have your husband's number." And I was like, "You're not talking to my husband. You're not getting my husband's number." Well, it kept calling and calling. So finally, my husband answered the phone and they went up, between each other. And then he said, "Well, she called me babe and sent me back heart emojis. So she wants me pretty much." And then pretty much said that it was a he.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So um now,
So he wanted me to be, hold on. Hello, Mr. T. He wanted me to be his YouTube mommy, and it sounds to me like he wanted you to be his girl.
yes.
Crazy.
Yes, exactly. And I had no idea. I thought it was seriously just I thought it was a girlfriend relationship. That's
Yeah.
what
So
I
here, what I was trying to tell you on your panel, and Pinkbo kept over talking me. If you notice, every time I'd say something, he would.
Welcome in, Karen. How are you, honey?
Hey, what's going on? I got my hair did today. How do I look?
You look absolutely shining.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah.
My
So what the
feelings
hell
were
is
hurt.
going on? Like I was okay. So I need you to understand where I'm at with this.
Mhm.
So everybody in their I don't know if you've noticed, but over the last 3 days, everybody and their grandma has been going live, just constantly. So
Yeah,
there's just
I
so much
noticed.
content. There's so much content that I have to like play everything at times 2 or skip it
Right.
entirely. And then
Me
I
too.
was like 20 minutes into Mama T's stream, seeing that it was her birthday and wanted to come up and wish her a happy 60th birthday. And then all of a sudden you get dropped down and then you're starting a stream and then she has to go. And I'm trying to ask questions about Sapphire because Sapphire supposedly has admitted that she's Karen needs to wise up. Wait. I think Mama T unblocked Betty right before she took the screenshot for Karen. All she had to do was hit the X, like the X beside Nick's name. Would take a second. Karen needs to wise up. Yeah, but wait a second.
That's what she did.
Can you explain to me,
did.
Betty, why would we were in the middle of a conversation that seemed peaceful?
Because in the comments, I had said Ernie had track marks on his legs and his feet, and they were cussing me in the comments. And I said, "I'm standing my ground. He does have legitimate, track marks." And then somebody said, "Drop this bitch." Lori Tiger said, "Drop this bitch." Boom. I was dropped and kicked.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like that.
true.
Just like that. And I waited backstage. And then right after I sat there and waited backstage, then it all of a sudden just threw me over to Streamyard, which means you are blocked.
So she kicked you off the panel and then she banned you a couple seconds later.
Yes, and then she took the screen and then she unbanned me, took the screenshot and showed you. Yep.
Okay, because as you review this, you'll be able to see she showed a screenshot. So I mean, right now, like Nicolina's live, and obviously there's a lot going on right now on YouTube in regard to Ghost and Peach and all that stuff. And so I don't know. I don't know what the fucking.
I know. I was trying to be nice. I just asked her to please not say I trafficked my daughter. That's the main thing I was going up there for. And then I found out it was her birthday. I said, "Happy birthday." I was very, very nice and polite to her. That's what I'm showing right now, is there was no reasoning I should have been kicked just because my stance. And I even said to Lori, I said, "Lori, you even text him about drugs, so stop." And that's when they said, "Kick this bitch off panel." They kicked me off panel. Then they kicked me off StreamYard, and then they came back and unbanned me to show you. That's what they do all the time.
I just don't know. I don't know if I'm just late to the party, or was everyone except for me aware of what Sapphire is claiming? That she took a job faking documents and that she was okay with it because it was to take care of her family. Does everybody know that except me? And does everybody just like
She admitted that the other day on Mama T's. I guess she told Mama T in confidentiality that somebody had tried to scam her, and she said, "You're not scamming correctly." And then so they said, "Well, help us." And so she started making documentation for them, which then made it to where they could scam people for, millions of dollars. And boom, there you go. And she got money for
Well,
it.
I mean, obviously it
That's
wasn't millions of dollars, because if it was millions of dollars, I mean, let's be honest. They're
made
not
millions.
exactly, traders in Sapphire are not exactly
No,
streaming
not
from a
Sapphire,
mansion.
not
You know what I'm
Sapphire,
saying?
Karen, not Sapphire. The companies made millions of
Okay.
dollars off her documents, and they gave her chump change. Does that make sense? But they still gave her a good enough amount for her to do it. That's what I got out of it.
And this is something that we all recently found out, what, two or 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
See, this is what I'm saying, Betty. This is like huge information, in my opinion. But the problem is there's so much happening on YouTube on any given day that a year ago this would have been like, front page, everybody talking about it. But now it's like, oh, okay, it's okay to just take a job, making fake documents, just forging instruments, which is what it's called. Forging instruments, making fake documents. And we're just going to gloss over that and continue with other drama.
Right. Right. Yeah. And I hadn't even covered it on my stream because I was just like, there's so much going on. And I don't even know how long ago it was that this happened. I get it's during the Facebook era. So, because that's how they found her, was the Facebook or whatever. It was documents to make them millions, but to give her chump change, but enough to do it.
Maybe I'm focused too much on it. It just upsets me because, Betty, they spent months trying to attack my character, trying to question my military service, or like ask questions to make it seem like I, wasn't being honest about my service. And just a week ago, I went live with Angelo and showed and proved my military service. And so what are we finding out? We're finding out the more that we look into those characters, the more that we look into traders and Sapphire and Anissa, the worse it gets. And the more that we look into Karen, the better it gets. That's what we're finding out.
Yeah. And I never thought for 1 minute that you did not serve because, like I told you, my stepfather served 27 and a half years. My brother served 4, and my cousins and stuff. And I knew the way you talked was military. I can even tell the way you organize is military. Like, hell, if you've been around a military
but some of them just can't accept it. And for especially for some of the men, on the other side of that community, I mean, the idea that I would be a soldier is like repulsive to them because it's like, to them, they see that the fact that I'm trans as like a kind of like a how do I say it? Betrayal. It's like a betrayal of their manhood.
You explained a long time ago when I listened with my ears. You said that you didn't even transition or anything until you got out of the military.
Sure, but they don't care about that. The point I'm making is when people,
because I heard people say that you got the military paid for your transition and stuff, and I was like, no. She didn't even transition until she got out of the military. Then she started transitioning. She wanted to, get out of the military.
That's them just fishing and like shooting in the dark. You know what I'm saying? They're like just trying to throw shit at the wall and see if it sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have anything, then I guess that's a good strategy. That tells me they don't have anything.
Right. Well, my feelings were hurt with Mama T because I was very nice to her, and Moonflower can even tell you I never drop like that ever. And I never say I get banned. Never. I don't think I've ever been banned until then.
Yeah, it just seemed like a really weird time to just kick you off the panel. And again, I didn't know because she has her little picture up. So I thought you were still on panel and just being quiet, which is unusual because normally you like to talk. So
Well, I was giving you the floor to talk, you know what I mean? Because it's rude to talk over
yeah, but I
people.
thought you were giving me a little bit too much of the floor, and then I realized
Well,
you
they
were
threw me
gone.
down. They threw me down.
So,
As soon
you
as
gave
you
me,
started talking,
Betty. You gave me all of the floor. And you didn't really have a choice in the matter. So please do not take this disrespectful. But when you name that facility for the disabled, you inadvertently put all those poor people in danger from YouTube trolls. What facility?
I don't think that they would bother them at all. They're not even gonna
Wait,
bother
is she talking
him.
about you, Betty, or me?
No, somebody else came up with the facility that he goes to, that Pink goes to twice a week, and I just said the name of it and stuff, but they're not gonna bother those people. They're not gonna
Yeah,
bother those people.
I would say I did listen to that stream. I did listen to that stream, Betty, and it did seem like you were actively trying to dox Pink Bow, which I disagree with.
No, 'cause
Um,
I not the it was somebody put it in the actual, what do you call it? In the chat, and I
in
said,
the
"Well,
side
what is
chat, yeah,
that?"
but you, on panel, you
Yeah.
literally said the facility's name, and then you were using it to attack Pink Bow with. Which I
No,
mean,
I didn't
I'm
say it.
just telling you, I disagree.
Actually, someone else said it and asked Pink about it, and she shut up for, like, 3 minutes. And then I said what the
Well,
address was.
it came across as you and AC and other people
Yes,
on
I did
panel were
repeat it. Yes,
basically,
I
yeah,
did
you
repeat it.
repeated it. That's
I
correct.
did repeat it,
So
yes, but I
it
didn't
came.
put nobody in danger. There's nobody being in danger. Nobody's in danger. Nobody's gonna go to that facility and hurt nobody. Those are disabled adults, and nobody's gonna hurt them. Yeah,
Uh,
but nobody's going to hurt them because she said she needed information to press charges.
mm,
That's what we'll go back over it at Mama T's. She said she needed information to
sure.
press charges. And I said, "Someone
And
else
just
found that
because,
information, not me. I didn't find the
just
information."
now you're getting to, look, just because I disagree with some of the stuff that was on panel, it doesn't mean that I dislike you. I'm just telling you that I disagreed with the way that that panel went.
Nana,
Uh,
I tell you right now, people say shit all the time and gonna do shit all the time, but they're not gonna hurt innocent autistic adults. They're not going to do that. They're not. Nobody why would they do that? Why would they attack anybody there, you know?
I mean, uh, we're talking
And
about
just
a different
because I
community.
repeated it and I told, yeah, but they're not gonna touch other adults that have nothing to do with this. She kicked her because Mama T basically ordered her to stop talking about her and the Tigers and Ernie. You came in the middle of that, Karen, and Mama T read chat. They told her to kick Betty. Yes. No, Nancy, they're not gonna hurt somebody they don't even know like that. They're not gonna do that. Because that
And
was
also,
brought
to
up
be
on a whole
fair,
big panel. And I'm not the one that found it. I'm not the one that found it. I'm telling you, they're gonna find everything about Pink. Everything. Everything
hmm.
about Pink. They're gonna find out everything.
Well, yeah, if you start naming facilities in side chat
No,
and then
they're the
talking
ones
about
that
it in
put it in the
panel,
side chat for it, and then another woman asked her about it over on Jenny
yeah.
Jen Jen's. Not me. They asked her about it. And then I said, yes, that is a facility. I'm not the one that asked her about it. Another woman did.
Yeah. So, and you haven't mentioned the person's name yet. Like you said, they sent you a copy of their ID, which had a
No, they didn't
male's
send me a
name.
copy
But
of the
just
ID. No,
because,
no, hang on, Karen. They did not send me a copy of the ID. No, I'm not going to
did you
lie.
not say you asked for it?
No, I asked for the name that would be put on the bus ticket, but did not send me a
Okay,
copy
got
of
it.
their ID. Yeah,
Thank you for clarifying. My apologies on that.
that's
And
okay.
so Pink Bow then gave
They
you a
asked me
name,
here.
which obviously is a male name.
Yes.
Now, I will say that, not every trans person has gone through, some states are different. Some states make it really difficult for someone to change their name. But just
Yeah, I
because
talked
someone
to
hasn't changed their name doesn't mean that they're not trans.
I had talked to them about that.
Um,
I asked them the night before we even had a fight. Like, are you bisexual? Are you, gay?
Yeah.
Are, have you worn a wig? Like, because they said they were a drag queen, right? They said they were a drag queen. And
Yeah.
the person told me, no, I've never worn a wig. I don't wear girls' clothing, And I said, well, you can go and pay money to get your birth certificate changed or ID changed, to female. You can change your name, that kind of stuff.
And that is really suspect. Because what was the first thing that I asked when I met Pink Bow on your panel? I said, "Hey, Pink Bow, I'm trans, and I just wanted to ask you, are you also transgender?" And I asked directly, and then she said, "No, I'm." She said, "I'm a drag queen, but I identify as transgender," which is an odd thing to
Right.
say because being a drag queen doesn't mean you're transgender. Like drag queen is like a
Right.
hobby, it's like something that you do to make money or for fun. It has nothing to
Mm-hmm.
do with your gender or your orientation. And
Right.
then for her to tell you that she's never dressed up, how can you be a drag queen when you've never dressed up?
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand either.
Like you can ask any drag queen, like at any bar, how many like drag queens? That's all they do is dress up in their free time, like for fun, like to practice their skit or their set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, and
that's
so
why I
for
didn't
her to,
understand why the night
yeah.
before all this blew up, I talked to them, and then they even told me they didn't know whether they were a girl or a boy. They didn't know that they
So do
had
you think
kissed a
Pink Bow
girl
was
and then
lying?
kissed a boy.
You think Pink Bow was lying about being a drag queen?
Yes. Oh, wholeheartedly, because they said that they never put makeup on or even wore clothing of women.
And that was the
Now,
very
this is
first thing that
true
Pink
with
Bow told me.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is what Moonflower says. Ernie fully doxed Pink Bow, so did AC, Purple, and Mama T long before Betty agreed about his name. And that's the truth. Yes. AC was the one that doxed the picture. And I took a screenshot of it, sent it to Pink, and I said, is this you? And then they wrote me back, said, yes. I said, is this you now? And they said, yes.
Yeah, Pink Bow's not very good at protecting her information because sometimes she'll be like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not me." And then other times, Pink Bow will be like, "Yeah, well, that's an old picture of me." Like
Yeah, I
if you're
know.
gonna
Yeah.
if you're gonna claim that is not you, then like don't like 10 minutes later be like, "Oh, well, that's old."
Well,
You
I guess
can't
she
do
went to
that.
Jenny. Okay, I guess she went to Jenny Jen Jen's, and she said that she was the biggest troll on YouTube, and that she had been kicked out of so many communities she couldn't count, and that she was trying to love up to Jenny Jen Jen. I didn't know who Jenny Jen Jen actually was, and so Flava came over and she asked me questions about Pink.
Yeah.
And then when my show was over, then I went over there and they already had so much documentation and they were going at her just right and left trying to get her to leave, and she wouldn't leave, and then finally they kicked her plumb off the platform, and she's never allowed back. Yeah, she got kicked from Streamyard.
I'm going to. I just subscribed to Jenny Jen Jen's. Now it seems to me like Jenny Jen Jen is friends with AC. Is that not correct?
I think they're friends with I saw AC up there. But there was all kinds of different people that I had never met before. I did see Savage came up before I came up there because I guess Pink Bow wanted to battle Savage the night before, or I guess Pink Bow showed up at Jen Jen's whenever it was Jen Jen's birthday party and was disrespectful as hell to her. But see, I went
Okay,
over it and came back on Sunday night and then thought everything was okay.
got it. Well, the only reason why I asked is
Yeah,
because
so
I
that
want to be
it was
aware.
trolling. Yeah.
If Jenny Jen Jen is friends with AC, then it's probably a good probability that they would not be very kind if I come up on panel. Uh, Let me see.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he was there. He was there. He's there for most of the show that I could see when I went back to watch it. So I would say they're probably pretty good friends, but I don't know because I've never been except last night. I know Flava, and I didn't know really anybody else except Savage, but I wasn't up there when she was up there. Kels was in the comments. A couple of people that my people went over there, other than that, I don't really know. I guess it's just Pink found another community, but they were worried about Jin, so Flavor came over and talked to me because they saw the videos I made of Pink Bow. And since they were subscribed to me, they talked to me about it.
Betty, I don't know. Do you ever go back and listen to your videos and like listen to your mic?
Yeah, that's why I got a new mic, my love.
Well, it's that's true, but it's cutting off your voice, and you might have.
I'm so
do you
sick
use?
of it.
I know, sweetie.
This is the thing. I wasn't even going to go live today because of this stupid ass mic, and I hit it and I beat it and everything, and I got one coming tomorrow, and I wasn't going to go live because of my stupid ass mic. But when I got my feelings hurt, I said I'll take a chance on the fucking mic. But my feelings were hurt because I did nothing except stand my ground with Ernie. That's it.
I would love to try to figure out what it is that's causing your mic to cut out, because what's happening is there's a compressor that is clipping. There's a compressor that's clipping your mic audio as you talk, like just a millimeter of a second, 1 millimeter of a second before your last words, and it's clipping it. And so I don't know what it is that's doing that, because on StreamYards, there's nothing that can do that.
I'm thinking that the mic actually got broken because there's a big dent on one side. And it never worked when I got it. And so I'm thinking whenever I moved, it fell, and there's a big dent here, and I think it broke something inside of it. And that's why it's not working properly. That's why I just
now, Betty, you realize that the Blue Yeti microphone is not a baseball bat, and you should not use it as a baseball bat.
I didn't do it. I promise. It fell out, and it looks like there's a big dent on it right there at the side. So
well, it is a very large microphone. It's very phallic and very long, and you could technically use it as a weapon, but you're not supposed to. It doesn't help the audio. if you use it to attack somebody with, you're probably going to have issues with your audio.
Right? Well, I am trying so hard. Like tomorrow I get the new mic and it won't be broken, and hopefully.
Wait, what mic did you order?
I put it on the thing. It was $69.
69.
Yep, $69, and I took a picture of it, so let me tell you.
If it works and it doesn't clip your audio, then I want you to take the mic that you're currently using and throw it in a dumpster. Throw it in a fucking dumpster. But don't actually, never mind. Don't throw it, because it is a heavy, large object. Just place it in a dumpster. Last thing I want is for me to be on a recording on YouTube telling you to throw something out of your house, and the next thing in the head, and then you get food, and then you're like, "Oh, Karen told me to throw it out of my house."
Oh no, it's going in the dumpster. Hang on, let me show you what I bought. That way you can see what I bought. Because
if it's a shitty microphone, I'm going to tell you.
It's not a shitty microphone, and
how do you know you don't got it yet?
Well, because it's actually supposed to be really, really good for what I need. It's supposed to be, but we'll find out. Okay, so hang on 1 second. Here it is. I don't want to dox my fucking self again.
Oh, just post the link to the item. You don't have to, take a screenshot.
No, I'm showing you. I'm showing you. This is what I bought. It even says it'll be here tomorrow. See? Okay, so this is what it is. This is what it looks like. Just a normal black microphone.
Dynamic microphone. All right, now let me check this. Owner dynamic. Okay.
It's for YouTube, singing, studio. quick mute button, headphones with headphones jack. It's got a headphone. It's got headphones. I already got headphones, but anyway, it looks like
Is that
that.
the overall pick?
Just a normal
overall pick?
Yeah, it's just a normal
$4.99.
thing. And then as down here, natural audio clarity, premium dynamic core, brings excellent frequency, blah blah blah, helping to you to rich.
Right, so none of that matters to me. What matters to me is what the reviews say. So the reviews are pretty good. It looks like. I don't care about the item descriptions because they can make cheap shit in China and then make all kinds of item descriptions and lie about it. So the reviews seem to be pretty it sounds like there's a lot of people that are impressed. This is good. Oh, there's someone says good budget mic. I've tested several microphones and under $100 and this one stood out. So this should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm proud of you. Look at you.
I'm not going to be cracked.
Oh my! Why are you trying to do a Mama T? You try to do a Mama T impression? Is that what this is? See, I think you're just jealous because Mama T's got the best audio in the game. She's got the best intro in the game. I like to listen to her intro while driving down the road in my truck. I listen to it. Got the eye of a tiger. We are the champions. You're gonna hear us roar.
You do know that my friend Betty Boop made that for me like 5 years ago with my pictures and stuff and lions and stuff. You do know that, right? Yeah. That same song.
Oh, so now you're saying Mama T ripped you off?
Yeah, she did. She did. Betty Boop, my friend Betty Boop that went by Betty Boop, she made that for me. Yeah.
SDA says, did you check her community page?
No, I haven't checked it, baby. And Archivist Tina says the live you're looking for is in your email. Sorry,
I read that
at around 25-minute mark. Which live was it?
No. She's talking about me. I already got it. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Now I got a question. Did you buy it with the stand or with the boom arm?
It came with the stand, so I just did it like that.
Yeah, because it looks like it's $7 more if you buy it with the boom arm that sort of hooks to the side of the desk.
Yeah, I just bought it where it just stands up so it can just go in front of my face,
Honestly, I gotta say I'm really impressed with this. It has it has the foam cover, which looks really professional. It kind of reminds me of the mic that I'm using, which is the Shure SM7B, the $400 microphone.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll be that same quality, but it kind of has that same look. It has a really nice look to it.
Yeah.
And you know what's impressive, Betty? If you decide to upgrade your audio to an XLR setup, you can buy a Focusrite amp and hook your XLR into it. But see, the thing is that requires a little more, technical wizardry. And
right.
But that's what I have as an XLR setup, which is the reason why my audio is crystal clear. When you use a USB condenser microphone, you pick up more noise in the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this just works for a while, and then my husband said he would start, because I've also got a sound system he's going to put with that I used to use, and then we're just going to hopefully, buy as I get paid, buy into, put it back into my channel so I don't sound like I'm a crackling duck,
And I don't know what it is, but sometimes it doesn't crackle. Like right when you made that statement just now, it didn't crackle at all, but sometimes it does. I just don't understand why it does it so randomly.
I think it's broken. I mean, if you saw this big dent on the side where it fell out of the truck or it fell out of the box on an accident onto the pavement, I think it went boom.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't think it's fall proof on concrete.
Probably not. Probably not.
And I tried. I bought a new, connector and bought new headset, and I've tried, and like I'm tired of fooling with it. Like the other one's not powerful enough that I got through Temu. It's definitely not powerful enough. It crinkles and crackles. So I'm praying that this one's going to work. I'm just like legitimately praying. I wasn't going to go live, but it really hurt my feelings that I was kicked and they told her to kick me. And then she wants to lie to you and say she didn't kick me. That really hurts my feelings. I'm sorry, but that hurts my feelings because I did nothing wrong. I was nice and polite and, read chat. What am I reading?
Venomous Silverback.
Somehow I need to get a hold of you outside of here because I can help you claim that song and mess Mama T up. Well, that song is actually by Katy Perry. That song's by Katy Perry. You can't even use it. You can't even use that song unless you want a copy strike. That's actually Katy Perry's song. Yeah, that's Katy Perry's song. But since she's not monetized, she can use it. It's one of those that, they have to share revenue or whatever. Actually, okay, Betty, actually, she comes up at the 27 mark to be exact, around the 30-minute mark. Mama T confronts her about it. I would start at the 30-minute mark. Okay, so that must be what X Factor needs, Karen needs or something. Hi, Chica.
Yeah, well, this is something that Tina shared, and I could log into my email and share the link and then bring it up, and then you can go over it. But I think I'm going to go over it during a stream of mine.
Yeah, that's what you should do. Yeah. Yeah, no, Venomous, if it was mine, if it was actually mine, I would have done something, but it's not mine. It's just one of my subs named Betty Boop back in the day, 4 or 5 years ago, took that song and put a bunch of different pictures with me with tigers or with lions and stuff like that. And then it wasn't too long after that, somebody made it for Mama T. And I was like, oh, okay. That's that.
Yeah.
SDA knows because SDA was around when the song was made for me by Betty Boop. Hebrew, you have a good night as well, sweetheart. Yeah, I wasn't meaning to go live. My feelings were hurt because what the heck did I do? Except I stood my ground for Ernie has. Yay, she made it to 500. Look at that. SDA finally made it to 500. Yes, congratulations. Everybody put congratulations in their hearts for SDA. She's been trying for years. I'm so proud of her. She finally found her niche. Yeah, years. So for the first 4 years, she wouldn't do a channel at all. And then after that, she started her channel. And now it's been like 3 years or so she's been trying to get her channel. Karen, I apologize. I've seen you all over the place and misunderstood what you were doing.
What? I've seen you all over the misunderstood. What are you talking about, Venomous? See, this is what I don't like about side. This is the reason why I like panel whores. I love panel whores. Because, I don't understand the context of what you're saying, Venomous Silverback. And if you were on panel right now, I would say, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you could just tell me.
Venomous, I will send you a link. You can come up and talk to Karen because it's hard to read the chat. That's one thing. It's like text messages. It doesn't come across right sometimes.
Yeah.
Was Pink on the settlement? Was Pink on the settlement? Oh, shit. I was going to watch it, but I didn't. I went to Mama T's instead. Shit.
Yeah, I don't like the settlement. I don't like I don't listen to it at all.
Pink is trying to go to all these people.
Pink's just trying to find a home.
A home? Pink is crazy.
But I think that's the reason why Pink would be a great co-host for me. Is I am stable and very sane and logical, and then she's like the
Karen,
opposite of all those things.
Karen, do you want everybody to leave and run?
Absolutely.
Do you want to not have a show at all and have somebody
Look at
that
my
don't
Betty.
even
Look
give
at
a
my avatar. I'm a giant evil robot from another dimension. Of course, I want people to run.
I'm talking about run away from your chat.
Yes, I want you to run away, disconnect your internet. I want you to turn off all the lights in your house and go hide in a fucking closet.
Shit. Oh, I know Pink is trying to find a home, but I just don't think she's going to the right places for the home. And then she gets too
Oh, does
attached
anybody
to
know
Chris.
how do I get a hold of Pink Bow and let her know that I'm willing to consider her for a co-host position?
Well, it's only fair. I could give you her phone number since
No, I
she
don't want to do that.
blew
I don't
mine
want
up.
that. No, I don't want that. I would love for, I don't know. And you've texted me twice and you're like, this is Betty, this is my new number. And then like the next week you're like, this is Betty, this is my new number. And I'm
Right.
like,
I'm
already
like,
told me.
check your Google.
keep-
I'm like, check your Google number, woman.
No, like Betty, you keep telling me every week that your number is the new number, and I'm like, I know, Betty, I know.
Yeah, because you never said nothing back, so I kept thinking. Check
Oh,
your Google number.
I'm not. I don't really respond very much. Like I'm not very. I'm always so busy. Here, well, I mean, obviously, I had your number because I just texted you and called you about Mama T. So yeah.
Right? My feelings are hurt. I've never been.
Did you really give a shit about Mama T? Let's be honest.
Well, I had more to say, and I was being nice, and I was even going to cash app her a $5. So yeah, I'm pissed off.
You're gonna you look. You need to cash app her $14.35.
No, I ain't doing that now. She done kicked me and then lied about it and everything else. No.
If you cash app her $14.35, then it'll probably increase the chances of you getting unbanned.
I don't want to ever. I'm not going back. That's enough. She already banned me and then unbanned me to make it look like she didn't ban me.
Got it.
For fuck's sakes. I don't know. I just said my feelings were hurt. I got banned, and that's why I was like, because I was like, I was so nice. I mean, not one problem, except I stood my ground on Ernie. I stood my ground because I know what check marks look like.
Wait. Heaven's Baby says, Karen, wait, the Roger Brown stain on Nick's panel isn't. Wait, what? Roger Brown's on Nick's panel right now? Let me see.
See, everybody's like,
wait, what?
I just went live just to say my piece. And I was so nice to her. And I was going to cash app you for your birthday, woman.
Wait,
Tell you what.
Send Roger Brown to me. Send Roger Brown to me.
Is that really Roger Brown? Hide my wallet.
Can you hear Nicolina talking?
No, I can't.
Okay, I just want to. Well, that's good. That means my system audio is not like allowing you to hear it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't hear it. But is that Roger Brown on panel?
Oh, someone came up. Oh my god, Betty! Someone came up on. Oh my god, someone came up. You should. Oh my god, someone came up acting as Roger Brown. And they thought it was me. They thought it was me.
Oh my goodness. It's not her.
And I
No.
went, and the first thing I did is I went to Nicolina's and I was like, "Is Roger Brown on your panel?" Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'll let you go. Your feelings aren't hurt anymore. You should just work it out with Mama T. Send her $5 and she'll unban you. Or send her a Cash App and say, "Please unban me, bitch."
No, I'm not sending nothing because I got kicked.
That's what I'm saying. You could send the $5 and say, "Please unban me, bitch."
She already unbanned me, so she could show she didn't ban me in the first place.
Well, that's true. Okay, then send $5 and say, "Please keep me unbanned, bitch." Oh, Roger Brown. Where you at, Roger Brown? Roger Brown. All right, I want to get off here and go figure out what the hell's happening at Nicolina's because Roger Brown.
Honey.
All right, I'll let you do whatever it is that you're doing. Take care. Bye.
All right, bye. Okay, so do you want to continue to see how nice I was to Mama T, or do you want to just shut down, or what do you want to do? Because I don't want to go live until really tomorrow when I've got my mic and I can actually go over stuff. Send a penny. When I can actually go over stuff and not worry about my mic being crazy. That's why I didn't want to go live. But Mama T, that was wrong. I'm going to stand my ground on what I think and what your own people think about Ernie. Okay? So that's just going to be that. That's just the way it's going to be. And you are not going to tell me no different. I've seen people in my lifetime with track marks. Go take a picture of his feet and go look at people on Google and their track marks. They look the same. Okay? They look the same. Why do you think that Lori was saying, I see in the track marks, we see that we know that you're on drugs. Just tell us, we'll help you. Get the fuck out of here. It's bullshit. Everybody knows it's bullshit. Anyways, this is what Cheshire Cat made me, just a song, and I made the video.
Betty on the streets, yeah, she brings the heat. Drum around the corner, feeling that beat. YouTube days, episodes unfold. Betty's got the scoop stories untold. Navigating drama, twists and turns. Betty breaks it down, everyone learns. Go down low, she's got all the tea. Pull up to the screen, come and watch for free. Watch. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside. Every episode, every time. Betty's here, making it shine. Feel the rhythm, hit the floor. Betty's drama, always wanting more. Life's the vibe, she's in the groove. Switching and twist, she's got the moves. Drama drops, beats keep going. Dance all night, energy showing. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside.
All right. And now we're going to exit out. I love you all. I got to go work on everybody's, I got to go work on donations and our new Days fans and stuff like that, because that's what I was going to be doing. Yeah, Mama T, you disappoint me. So everybody have a great, fantastic night, and I will be back.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control